Modern businesses run on agility. They want to leverage cloud platforms like SAP BTP to build sleek mobile applications and run analytics at speed. But the physical reality of enterprise IT is much heavier. The most valuable data a company owns, customer records, financial histories, and supply chain logistics, usually sits locked deep inside traditional on-premise systems like SAP S/4HANA. Between those two environments sits the corporate firewall. IT security teams design these barriers with a single strict directive: keep external entities out. This creates a direct paradox. To build modern tools, companies need their external cloud applications to talk to their internal servers, but they cannot open their firewall to the public internet to make that happen. In traditional network communication, the client reaches out directly to the destination server. To allow this, IT must open an inbound firewall port. Instantly, malicious actors find this open gap, flooding the network and overwhelming the server. Because opening an inbound port is an unacceptable risk for an IT department, the standard rules of network communication have to be completely inverted. To solve this, we rely on a networking component called a proxy. A proxy is essentially a middleman that acts as a representative for network traffic, standing between two systems to handle their requests. Let's look at this diagram. When an employee on a corporate network tries to visit a public website like Google, their browser doesn't connect directly. The request hits a middleman, a forward proxy, which reaches out to Google as a representative for the client. Now look at the opposite flow. When a public user tries to access a large commercial site like Amazon, their request hits a middleman first. This is a reverse proxy, acting as a shield and representative for the internal server. But notice the shared flaw. In both of these setups, the client is still the one initiating the connection. If the client is in the cloud and the server is on-premise, the inbound firewall problem remains. This brings us to the architecture SAP developed, the SAP Cloud Connector. It is specifically engineered as a reverse invoke proxy. To see how this works, we need to look at this three-zone layout. The Cloud Connector is installed strictly inside the customer's secure internal network, sitting safely behind the firewall next to the on-premise servers. Instead of the SAP Cloud reaching in, the Cloud Connector initiates the connection from the inside, reaching out through the firewall to connect with the SAP Cloud subaccount. Standard firewalls allow outbound traffic, so this passes through while the inbound ports stay locked. Once that outbound handshake completes, it creates a persistent, secure tunnel linking the internal network directly to the cloud. Because the tunnel is held open, data can now flow in both directions. The cloud application can send a request down the tunnel, and the on-premise server can send the data back up, bypassing the firewall entirely. If a company uses SAP Analytics Cloud, that platform uses this exact tunnel to pull real-time data directly from a local BW4 HANA system. By initiating the connection from the inside out, the corporate firewall remains completely closed to the outside world. The burden of managing and securing those public internet requests is shifted entirely over to SAP's secure servers. Establishing a secure outbound tunnel solves the connectivity problem, but enterprise IT departments require absolute authority over what data actually travels through it. The Cloud Connector is built with fine-grained access control. On this network map, administrators explicitly whitelist specific systems, granting access to a single green highlighted server, keeping all others disconnected. Control extends to the protocols used, limiting connections to HTTP traffic or enabling native RFC connections for deep integration with traditional ABAP systems. This creates a balanced environment. Modern developers get the access they need to build agile mobile apps on BTP, while IT administrators maintain rigorous security compliance. The SAP Cloud Connector provides a bridge for the enterprise divide. It proves that locking together cloud agility and legacy infrastructure is possible while maintaining a completely closed internal network.
Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon.